Which dating app is the best in 2024? In this video, we're gonna find out. My name's Hunter from Wingman Plus, and I've been coaching men around the world for half a decade, helping them level up in online dating. And every year, dating apps change so much that it's hard to know which dating app is actually the best right now. So in this video, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Pound that like button, hit subscribe, let's jump in. So let's start with Tinder. With more than 75 million monthly active users, Tinder is the most popular dating app in the world. It has users in more than 197 countries, with the US recording the most user subscriptions. Tinder is a swipe-based app where users swipe right to match or left to reject potential partners. Tinder also allows users to send a super like, which lets the recipient know that they're interested, whereas traditional swiping is anonymous. Now, in the past, Tinder was largely a hookup app where users were mostly there for casual dating. But as the dating app landscape has become more competitive, Tinder has dramatically shifted the user experience to cater to several different dating preferences. Now, Tinder users can update their profiles with everything from their communication style to their sleeping habits and even their relationship goals. Now, a lot of people swipe on Tinder for free and get pretty limited success without paying. So let's go over some of the paid features on Tinder. First up is Tinder Plus, which costs $17.99 a month. Tinder Plus allows users to send unlimited likes, gives you unlimited rewinds in case you rejected a profile that you actually wanted to swipe right on, Tinder Passport, which lets you set your location to anywhere around the world, and it also turns off the advertisements within the app. Now, the next tier is Tinder Gold, which costs $26.99 per month. And Tinder Gold gives you everything in Tinder Plus, as well as 5 extra super likes per week, 1 free boost every month, which basically supercharges the algorithm for you temporarily. It allows you to see who likes you, so if you're getting a ton of likes, it's way more efficient, and allows you to swipe on more top profiles every single day. Tinder has a third tier, which is called Platinum, which gives you everything in Plus, everything in Gold, as well as being able to attach a message to your likes, prioritize likes, which is kind of like an algorithm boost, and also lets you to go through and see the profiles that you've liked in the past 7 days in case you want to go back and attach a message to your like and get a second chance with them. Now, brand new in 2024, Tinder also released a premium Tinder Select tier, which is $499 per month and invite only. If you want to apply, you can go to the Tinder website with your profile having to pass a relatively straightforward screening based on meeting some standard criteria. They're also going to invite you if you constantly spend money on boosts and super likes in the app. They're basically targeting their top users by spend and targeting them with Tinder Select. So what do you get apart from a badge on your profile flaunting your status? Well, people you like will see your profile unblurred in their like section, regardless of if those users pay for Tinder Gold. And you'll stay prioritized for 7 days. You'll also get access to a select mode, which allows you to see the most sought after profiles on the app and let them see you. There are a couple other benefits, such as early access to new features, but the most controversial perk is the ability to message someone you haven't actually matched with up to twice a week. And as you can imagine, this is pretty controversial and some people are mad about this. In my opinion, Tinder Select is pretty pointless because if you just had a good profile, you probably wouldn't need to pay for Select. And it's targeting guys who don't have a good profile and they have deep pockets and they're actually not going to get too much success even with Select. Now, do you need any of the paid features to find success on Tinder? Well, in the past, you could do pretty well on Tinder without paying. If you had a solid profile, you could still pull some serious matches with ease. But now, Tinder isn't even that effective for guys who pay for premium features. I know a ton of guys who crush it on Bumble and Hinge, but their Tinder is absolute crickets, even after paying for Platinum. In 2024, Tinder has become increasingly pay to play. Most guys barely get any matches, even with an optimized profile. And even guys who pay for premium subscriptions notice no major difference in their results. It seems like this big shift happened when Tinder dropped its $499 a month Select membership. Once they released that feature, the app basically turned to shit. I've noticed that the quality of women on Tinder has decreased dramatically in 2024. I've been to over 10 countries in the past year, and across the board, Tinder has the lowest quality pool of matches compared to the other major dating apps. It seems like Tinder flew too close to the sun. They've always been a highly profitable business, but ever since they released this $500 a month subscription, it seems like the company's been putting excessive profits over helping its users find and meet people. I think in 2024, Tinder made a major shift. tried to cash out hard on its customers, and has become a dating app that nobody takes seriously anymore. For that reason, Tinder has been dethroned this year, and it is the worst dating app out of the major three. So with that, let's move on to dating app number 2, Bumble. Now, Bumble is the second largest dating app with 12.3 million monthly active users. Bumble is actually the only major dating app that isn't owned by Match Inc., a massive corporation that acquires any dating app that breathes. And the reason Bumble is independent is actually a pretty cool story. After facing discrimination and harassment, Tinder's co-founder, Whitney Wolfe Herd, left the company and started Bumble in 2014. Whitney felt that the industry was dominated by men and took a new perspective with Bumble, where women made the first move. Bumble is similar to Tinder in that both apps use the swipe method to match partners up. But what made Bumble stand out in the past is that when a match occurred, women had to send the first message within 24 hours or the match would expire. In theory, it's a great idea. Women could have more control over who they interact with, and men had less pressure to send a compelling first message. But in practice, it fell flat on its face. I've matched with thousands of women on Bumble, and 90% of them either open with a hey, an emoji, or a GIF. These dry openers give you literally nothing to work with, and contrary to Bumble's vision for a feminist dating app, the ball was still back in men's court to lead the conversation. This feature, along with increased competition from Hinge, a more relationship-oriented dating app, caused Bumble to suffer huge losses in 2024. So much so that they laid off a huge percentage of their workforce and faced imminent bankruptcy. At the beginning of this year, it was not looking good for Bumble. Now, I made an entire video on the downfall of Bumble, and you can check it out right here. In that video, I made a few recommendations for Bumble to recover, the biggest one being allowing men to send the first message. Bumble always had a great user interface and algorithm, but the whole women need to message first feature had become outdated, and women and men alike were just sick of it. Now, miraculously, Bumble took my advice and added a new opening moves feature. This allows women to add an opening move to their profile so that when a match happens, men can send the first message. Ever since making this change, Bumble has gone from being my lowest ranking dating app year after year, like you can check out the playlist, like every year I make this video and Bumble's always at the bottom, to now being one of my favorite dating apps. Now, Bumble actually has some other unique features that make it pretty unique. In addition to dating, users can use Bumble BFF to find friends and Bumble Biz for networking. So if you're in a new city or looking to meet people outside of a dating scenario, this is a pretty useful feature. But if you are using it for dating, here's the list of premium options, starting with Bumble Boost for $39.99 a month. With Bumble Boost, users can reverse a left swipe with backtrack and extend the time on matches for another day. Boost members also receive unlimited swipes, 1 spotlight per week, which puts your profile at the top of the swiping stack, and 5 super swipes a week. Super swipes let the other user know beforehand that you want to match, kind of like a super like on Tinder. Bumble also has another tier called Bumble Premium, which is a whopping $69.99 a month. Bumble Premium members get all the features I just went over, plus unlimited advanced filters, the ability to rematch with expired matches, travel mode, which lets you swipe anywhere in the world, the beeline, so you can see everyone who's liked you, and incognito mode, which hides your profile and only appears for those that you've swiped right on. Basically for cheaters. But do you need these paid features to find success? Well, no. I've never paid for Bumble Premium, and I get about 20 matches per day. And that's because I have an optimized profile that is tailored to what women are actually looking for. After coaching thousands of men and reviewing hundreds and hundreds of profiles live on YouTube, I can confidently say that most men just have no idea what women are actually looking for. The fact is, if you could just build an optimized profile with 5 to 6 high quality photos that clearly show what you look like, show yourself at your best, and show yourself in an interesting lifestyle that women are attracted to, you can easily pull on Bumble without paying for any premium features. And that's why I've taken everything I've learned from a decade of trial and error after coaching thousands of men around the world into my ultimate dating profile guide, the Matchbook. In this guide, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process I use to get over 1,000 matches on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge in less than 6 weeks, the optimized profile template, which are the exact 6 photos you need to use to crush it, over 50 sample bios, over 20 sample prompts, and over 50 example photos of guys who are crushing it on these dating apps. So if you want to level up on online dating, hit the link down in the description of this video, get instant access to the Matchbook right now. And if you try the advice in the Matchbook and it doesn't work for you, I'll literally give you your money back because I'm so confident that this will change your dating life. All right, next up, the third and final dating app, Hinge. There are 6 million active monthly users on Hinge. The cool thing about Hinge is that it has some default features that absolutely blow the other dating apps out of the water. First off, it's not based on mutually anonymous swipes. When you like someone's profile, your profile will be shown in a list of people who have sent them a like. Similarly, you can check out a list of all the people who've liked your profile as well. Long story short, it's as if every like on Hinge is a super like, which is really cool. You can also add a message to your likes, which really allows you to stand out from the herd. Hinge also allows you to use voice prompts in your profile, which is a great way to add character and personality that goes far beyond Tinder and Bumble. Compared to the other dating apps, Hinge requires users to provide a lot more information on their profile. You have to include 6 photos and 3 prompts, in addition to optional information such as height, education, drinking habits, and a long list of other factors. Now, Hinge actually has some premium features as well. The first one being Hinge Plus, which costs $34.99 a month. Hinge Plus shows all of your likes rather than having them blurred out one by one, which is pretty nice. You can just scroll through and see all the people who liked you quickly. It also allows you to filter by more criteria like education, politics, and so forth. Hinge Plus also lets users send unlimited likes and browse by who's new to the app or nearby. Now, Hinge has a second tier for paid subscribers called Hinge X, which costs $64.99 per month, which basically includes enhanced recommendations and your likes going to the top of her list. In my opinion, Hinge Plus is way better bang for your buck. For twice the price, women taking only 8 hours to see your profile instead of instantly is not really a big deal breaker, and it's not going to kill you. The main feature that is really worth paying for is the unlimited likes, because Hinge cuts you off so fast every day. Of these 3 dating apps, the people on Hinge tend to be the most serious. Hinge was originally released as the dating app that's meant to be deleted and was geared towards finding a serious relationship, but they've recently softened their language and users have followed suit. Whether people are looking for something serious or more casual, Hinge is a really easy place to close dates that actually take place. The biggest downside of Hinge is that it completely varies based on where you're located. In Canada, the United States, Australia, and the United Kingdom, Hinge is amazing. But while traveling around the world for the past year, I found it completely useless in so many countries. In places like Latin America or Asia, Hinge doesn't even exist. Like, there's just 2 girls who are traveling from the United States and then you run out of likes super quick. So it's pretty much pointless. But comment below and let me know if Hinge is a pretty major dating app where you're living or if it's just completely irrelevant. All right, the time has come. It's time to decide the best dating app in 2024. It's obviously not Tinder. Tinder absolutely went downhill this year. Guys who went from crushing it across the board on Tinder just saw all of their momentum evaporate in the past year. Tinder, you got too greedy. You're cut. You're cut from the team. Bronze medal for you, and it's just a participation trophy because literally no other dating apps are on the podium. Okay, Tinder, get it together. I want you to come back stronger in 2025. So the gold medal comes down to Bumble and Hinge. And every year, Bumble is in 3rd place. I crap on Bumble so hard every single year because in the past, the feature of having women message the guys first made Bumble just so pointless. Like, pretty much all of your matches would just expire and you wouldn't even get to talk to them, which was really, really stupid. So Bumble got it together this year, finally fixed their biggest flaw. And for that reason, Bumble, you get the gold medal this year. Bumble is the best dating app in 2024. Hinge is still really, really good. And depending on where you live, you'll probably find Hinge to be the best dating app. But because Bumble is consistently good in every single country I've been to around the world, I gotta give it to Bumble. Congrats, Bumble. If anyone from Bumble is watching this, I'm proud of you for finally taking my advice after half a decade of crapping on your app. Good job, Bumble. You get a gold star. Hinge, let's see if you can come back and take your trophy back next year, because Hinge has won for the past 3 years in a row. Anyway, guys, let me know what your favorite dating app is in 2024. Drop it down in the comments, pound that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.